I never really carried a walking stick, but I found they are really nice for knocking spider webs out of your way. And they're good for balance, I guess, in certain places. Thought that was a pawpaw, but I think that's a oak. One of them real big leaf oaks. I guess that isn't that much of a ravine. It's an old dry creek bed. Maybe that's Shirley Creek. Ain't much of a creek. Oh, yeah, we're quite a ways away. Looks like it's going to go downhill a good ways. I don't know what's squeaking on every time I take a step. Really curious to listen to that audio. I heard a couple things last night. It sounded like I heard a wood knock back behind me. At one point it sounded like I heard footsteps. Then of course I heard that was after they left. Well, the wood knock might have been while they were still there. But the footsteps I heard when it was nice and quiet, finally. It sounded like footsteps pretty close. But Wally didn't seem to pay attention, so I don't know. Usually you'll hear something like that. Still heading downhill. Walked half a mile so far. There's a pawpaw. A bunch of little ones. They don't get real big. At least not ones I've seen. Lots of little pawpaws here. They got the real big leaves on them. Not sure when their fruit gets ripe. I was thinking it was around the end of August, but I don't know. I don't know if any of these are old enough to even put out any fruit. I'm sure there's some older ones around though. Wally's staying right with me. He's right next to me. Actually, Wally. I don't know if he senses something when he does that or what, because usually he's just running all over, taking in all the smells. Oh, there he goes now. Yeah, he's gonna take off. Smell something. What do you smell, Wally? You smell something? Probably would be a nice, peaceful trip riding a horse back through here. Let the horse do all the work. Yeah, going downhill pretty good. This is where the walking stick is handy, I guess. I would imagine once they make one of these trails, a lot of the deer and other critters use them, so it keeps it kind of packed down. Keeps the growth off. Because these trails, they're pretty clear. And I doubt they're very well maintained. Looks like they're getting a lot of use, and I don't think that's the case. I don't think there's that many people riding horses back there. And they were yesterday, but that was Labor Day. And even then it was only about, I think there's 4 horses that I saw. I forget how many miles the trails are back here. It's a lot. Didn't bring my backpack because I'm not expecting to find a print. I mean, I'd love to, but then again, I'd hate to have to walk all the way back here to cast it if I've had a really good one. But like I said, you can hardly even see where horses have walked on here. So I don't think it's going to leave much of a print. Found one yesterday. I don't know if I can find it again or not, but it had, the more I looked at it, it looked like toes. It was pretty big. It was bigger than my foot. Quite a bit bigger. I'd say it was about 14, 15 inches. No, it had to be bigger than that. It's probably about 16 inches. Because my shoe is 13 and a half, I think. And it was quite a bit bigger. I didn't have my tape measure. I just took a couple pictures. I had one with my boot next to it. Because I wasn't even totally sure it was a print. It's hard to tell on these horse trails. Sometimes you see where horse double steps or something, or two horses step close together. You can kind of look like a print. You smell something, Wally? Huh? I should have got a picture of you, Wally. Yeah, you just won't cooperate. Yeah, Wally, look this way. Oh, you are so hard to get a picture of. A lot of switchbacks right here. Got a feeling this camera battery is going to die halfway through this hike. So you're only going to get to see half of it, it looks like. Hopefully this is the better half of it.